Alright, so this is doing Photoshop number 3 for doing Photoshop.com, and the third one that we're going to do is how to create a flaming manipulation in Photoshop. And that name alone should give you a good idea about how much fun this is going to be. And also, it's really, really long, so I'm going to skip by probably most of it, or take shortcuts. I don't know. It doesn't have to be perfect. So, alright, hold on one second. Alright, oh man. You can see the secret recording screen, which is bad. So, this is the image we're trying to make. That's kind of like a spoiler. So he says we need to select an image. So, real quick, we gotta do all this super fast, man, because I don't want to make a 4-part fucking YouTube video. What? Okay, so we gotta go to images.google.com and search for a guy who is in a similar pose as this here, and I don't know what you would call that pose, but I'm gonna call it dude standing with his arms oh man, at his sides, sorta. Okay, so this one would work well. This one would work really well if he was upside down. So let's just do that. I don't know. Oh, it's so small. But there's a time limit, and we only have so much time to fucking do this. So we're just, oh look, it's so much bigger now. Is there a full size sort of thing? You know what? It doesn't even matter, because you can just screen cap that bitch, and we'll open it in Photoshop, and we can be on our way. So this is different than most, because a lot of them say, hey, make a lot of tutorials, that is, they say, hey, make a document of this certain size. But this guy, the first thing he says is, find a document, which is pretty cool, and I feel like I'm on his side right now. Okay. So so the first thing he says he wants me to do is accentuate the shadows. But the first thing we actually have to do is turn this the other way around, sort of. Well, because you see, in this one the fire's going down towards the scary city, so we also want it to be going down towards the scary city in this one. So what we gotta do is we gotta flip this thing like that, and also, see man, you gotta, tutorials leave some important shit out sometimes. Alright, so we gotta make it more like that also. And, Jesus, you know, there's one more thing we gotta do, I'm thinking, because it just makes no sense. Like, he's gotta be, like, more pointing. I just want him to be more the shape of the guy is in the tutorial. So, yeah, it's good enough. Now, accentuate the shadows. So that was my knuckles. So he says we gotta do, select the burn tool. Okay, I think that's this one. Dodge, blur, burn. Alright, midtones, 15%. And he says to burn the areas that have shadows on this guy, Michael Phelps. So we're going to do that, I guess. I just, you know, this is, okay, so we're not going to do that because I'm thinking about it, and the reason he probably wants us to do that is because it'll make it more contrasty. But the really cool thing about Photoshop is that you can actually just adjust the contrast like that. See, man? So, well, we'll keep that at 0. But now it's way more contrasty, so we can skip all of this part. Let's see. Every one of those arrows is like 3 minutes of YouTube video. Now, he says cut them out once again with the paths. I don't get it when we live in a world that has the wand tool. I never will get it. But look at this. Michael Phelps is getting selected. Everybody's getting selected. I should make the tolerance lower. Alright. So I'm doing this, but it's one of those things that's really boring. And so, but it's still way faster than the pen tool would ever be. Ever in a million years. When I'm going to turn off, I'm going to click that contiguous button and we're going to hit it like that. Alright, so this isn't making for good internet, so let's just sort of really quickly, let's see how quickly we can fucking get this guy cut out, because the YouTube minutes, man. Splitting those videos is a pain in the ass.